Hey, you want to know something else that's kind of cool? I just thought of this, all this conversation about kimonos. I was not expecting this tonight, but I'd like to talk a little bit about it. It is typical for kimonos to have symbolism. I learned this in the tea ceremony. But for men, they would typically have more geometric shapes that really didn't mean anything. But for women, they would have a multitude of different ideas. But specifically, they would have cherry blossoms and they would have cranes, for examples. And then other kinds of circles. The circles would typically mean things regarding Buddhism. But cherry blossoms, and if you look carefully on Yuna's belt and some of the floral patterns, cherry blossoms would always kind of symbolize both the beauty of life and the transient nature of life. That was something that one of our tea ceremony guides kind of taught us. So you think about her as a summoner, one that's sending the dead away. This is something that's actually kind of subtly shown in her kimono design. Something about Yuna is meaning life and the transient nature of it. I just think it's so cool. Yeah, hibiscus and sea hibiscus. And so this is interesting. Floral patterns often are going to mean a transient nature of life, but hibiscus and sea hibiscus are going to talk about happiness and enjoyment and that kind of levity in life, which is just so interesting because, again, she's trying to convey this idea of happiness when inside she's got some inner turmoil. That's why the laughter scene matters so much. She is putting out to the world that she's this beacon of light and hope and happiness, but there's also an inner struggle of like she wants to live. She wants to have life and laughter and levity. I want my pilgrimage to be filled with laughter, she says. So the sea hibiscus, to some degree, is a bit of a mask that she's conveying to the rest of the world. Again, just in their character designs, such cool, subtle storytelling. I love it.